where you are right now. The beautiful thing about it is that you can change the next 5 years. But the key word is you. You can change the next 5 years. That's some food for thought for you. All right, a little disclaimer before I get further into numbers, because I've been talking about numbers today. I just want to be clear that I am not a CPA. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a tax preparer. I'm not a CTA. A CTA is a commodity trade advisor. Okay, because I do mention stocks and the foreign exchange and stuff like that. Just want guys let you know I'm speaking clearly off of what I've learned as a young man. All right, what I've witnessed and what I am experiencing right now and what I have experienced. Okay, so I want you to know that what I'm talking to you about is things that I actually know. Okay, it's not theory. It's not academic theory. It's stuff that I know to be of the truth. Okay, so I just want to put that out there. And whenever you're doing any trading and stuff like that, you always want to keep in mind that this money, you should use money that you can afford to lose. You know, you don't want to just be like when you go down to the casino and drop your rent on black, boom, right, or red, boom, you know, or playing blackjack. You know, I know people that have done that. They take their whole paychecks and went to the Land City or somewhere, right, and just blew their whole paycheck. You shouldn't do that, all right? And that's not what we're going to be talking about, and that's not what we're going to teach you. So I would like to impact at least 12 lives, all right? We're going for 12 lives this month, looking for people that's looking to earn. I want to teach you, all right? I'm going to put you on a platform, and I'm going to personally coach you and teach you how you can make up to $2,000 per month, all right? If you want to do more, fine, you can do more, but first get to 2,000 before you can get to 3,000, before you can get to 4,000. Get to 2. Matter of fact, let's get to $1 first before we can even get to 2,000. But my goal is to get 12 people up to $2,000 per month. Then I'm going to personally guide and take you through, and then I'm going to continue and get more. Okay, so $12,000, $2,000 a month can make a difference in someone's lives. It can make a difference in catching up to with bills, paying off car loans, paying off student loans, medical bills, paying your rent, your mortgage, paying off your house, and positioning yourself to help other people. Okay, so I'm going to be looking for you to work an hour a day, 2 hours per day, maybe 3 days per week, you know, more if you have more. But if you don't have more, you know, 2 hours a day, 3 days per week, we'll make it work. All right. And you're going to be spending 1 hour studying. I'm going to have some studying for you and an hour charting, and I'll show you what that is once we get on board. All right. Now, in life, you have to remember there's only one thing that no one can take from you, and that is your skill set. The skills that you learn can no one take from you. Okay. You can keep those skill sets, and you can take them wherever you go in this world. No one can take that from you. It's not like a certificate or a doctorate. Like you hear people saying, "Oh, we're going to revoke their doctorate, their license." You know, when you have a skill set, all right, nobody can take that from you as long as you have that up here, as long as you have your wits. All right. With that said, I'm going to talk to you about getting some pips in your life. All right. Before I get some pips, let me see if I have anybody that have any questions. Carl Miller, what's up? Okay. What's up there, Elizabeth? How are you? All right. Good. Carol, Yolanda, Deshaun, Will, Terry, Robin. All right. Lisa, Jeffrey, and Sonia. All right. So whoever's still there, I'm talking to you about getting some pips in your life. Okay. Not pimps. We ain't talking pimps. We talking pips. P-I-P-S. All right. A pip is, all right. Now, when I say pips, I don't mean pips like last night in the pips. I'm not talking about these type of pips. All right. Okay, Amy, in the house. All right. Last night in the pips, that was a good group. We're not talking about those type of pips. We're going to be talking about pips that we use in our business. Okay. Now, a pip is short for like price interest point. Okay. And what that means is the way you measure pips is like from one point to another. Like if it's from here, like from open to close, the measurement in between there, you know, is pips. You know, as the market goes up, it goes up per pip. As it goes down per pip. All right. So, I'm going to show you this. You're not going to remember everything. I'm going to tell you right up front what I'm going through right now. You're not going to remember everything because this is a lot of information already tonight. Okay. Say to yourself, you're not going to remember everything, but If an old guy like me can learn, right, you can learn. I'm telling you, all right? Because this was just like when I talked about earlier, the people when the computers first started coming out. I think it was, remember there was a gateway and there was something else before a gateway. But I remember when they first came out, I was like, what the heck is all this stuff, right? It was like, you know. But the fortunate thing about it was I had learned how to type in high school, right? Bless my teachers who forced me into typing school, right? And they should have put me in cooking school because I didn't learn how to cook. But blessing to my teachers that taught me how to type. I learned how to type, so I wasn't as afraid of the computers when they came out. But some people was afraid, like, I am not messing with this thing, particularly when we went online, right? When AOL was like, took forever to load up. Remember that? Right? People were afraid to get on that back at that time, you know? And some people still are to this day. All right? So I still meet people that I work with. They're like, I don't do that online thing, right? They was like, I don't want to do that. But I'm telling you, the trend is moving whether you are or not, okay? So these pips here, they go up, they go down. They go up, they go down. When they're going up, we call that bulls. When they're going down, we call that bears, all right? So just for fun, I put this here, Chicago Bulls versus the Chicago Bears, right? Figure out how to have some fun with it. The Chicago Bulls are going up. The Chicago Bears are going down, okay? So you're not going to remember all this, but I'm going to show you, talk to you about pips and how pips can can change your life, man. It's changed my whole outlook on money and how I see things. This pip business, this whole world has been around for 150 years, all right? All right, now the fly-by-night thing has been around for 150 years, all right? I'm talking, this is the 1800s, right? Right? Because we're in 2018, we're talking 1800s, all right? 50 years, this market has been around, all right? And when the market goes up, it don't just go straight up. It moves up in waves. And when it goes down, it moves down in waves. And sometimes it's a little stagnant, you know, but it's going sideways, but it's still going up and it's still going down. And again, this is not going to make sense to you, but this pip will. I'm going to show you how you can make pips, and I'm going to show you an example of if you learn and if you're a good student. All right, it's very important. I used to be a coach, right? I coached part-time when I was in high school. I helped my fellow track members out in junior 3, right? When I graduated, I helped my awesome coach Jennings out, you know, during the summertime. We used to help him. I also coached at Notre Dame High School. To all my Notre Dame students here on my Facebook page, if you're out there, shout out to you. All right. I used to coach, so I'm going to teach. All right. I'm teaching now. I'm coaching again. Coach Chester is back. All right. I'm going to put you in a platform that's going to give you some information, and then you're going to recap that information with me, and I'm going to teach you how to make it work, how to do what I'm going to show you right now. All right. This is one of many of the things I'm going to show you. This first thing that I'm going to show you is, as I was talking to you about getting pips, going up and going down here, right? I'm going to show you how getting pips, whether it goes up or down, get 20 in one direction or the other, all right? See, the pips don't care whether they're going up or going down, and we don't care whether they're going up and going down, as long as we call the right direction, all right? So if you was to get 20 pips a day, this is what I'm going to teach you, all right? We have a sample of what a pip equals is $20 here, okay? $20, one pip can equal about 10 cents a pip. At $200, if you had $200, one pip can equal about $1 a pip. And if you had $2,000, one pip can equal about $10 per pip. So what I'm going to focus on, and what I want you to focus on when you start working with me, is how to get 20 pips per day. All right? 20 pips per day. Okay? And when you start out, whether you start out at $20, $200, $2,000, $200,000, whatever you want to start out at, right? Yeah, you got $200,000. See me, I got another island for you to buy. All right? If you got $200,000, this is what I want you to focus on. 20 pips a day. At 10 cents, 20 pips will get you $2 per day at 10 cents. All right? Now, we are open 5 days a week. It's actually 5.5, but 5 days a week. So at 5 days a week, that'll be 100 pips for the week. which means you would make $10 for the week. Over a course of a month, of 4 weeks in the month, that means you'll make $40. Okay, and as you start getting it going, doing that, all right, you get consistent at doing 20 pips per day, all right, it's time to move your pip size up. So you can go from 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, all the way up to 0.1. Once you get to 0.1, you're going to still be focusing on 20 pips per day, but now each pip is worth more. Okay, each pip is worth more now. Now they're worth $1 per pip. The same 20 pips that was worth 10 cents per pip are now worth $1 per pip, and now you're going to make $20 per day, right? Which over 5 days would be 100 pips for the week, which is equals to $100 for the week. That's $400 for the month. Now, I'm going to stop right there and say $400 for the month, right, can take care of somebody's car payment, can take care of somebody's gas and electric, can take care of somebody's cell phone bill, can take care of somebody's shoe habit. Girls, ladies, you got a shoe problem? All right, I got your problem solver. All right, $400 would take care of all those shoes that you buy every month, all those pocketbooks. Okay, $400 a month can send you on some vacations. You can come start hanging out with us and traveling with us. Okay, $400 per month. Don't seem like much, but $400 extra in your pocket a month can do a world of wonders. All right, it really can. All right, but as you get consistent of doing 20 pips a day, right, and you can switch and jump up to the next lot whenever you can. I'm going to give you some recommendations of when to switch. All right, you're going to be a good student and listen, or you can do it your own way. Right, once you start to get consistent in doing that, you can go from 0.1 to 2 to 0.3 to 0.4 to 0.5. When you get up to 0.5, guess what happens? Each pip is now worth $5 per pip. I'm not asking you to get more pips. I'm not asking you to look for it to go up higher. All right, I'm not asking you to look for the market to go down lower. All right, I'm asking you to ask the market to go the same 20 pips that you've been doing from the beginning. All right, and what's going to happen is because we have this leverage thing called lot sizes, now you're going to be making $5 per pip, and that means you're making $100 per day. Times 5 days for the week, that means $500 for the week. 4 weeks in a month, $2,000 a month. Bang. All right. I hope you're getting this. I hope this makes sense. I hope this makes sense. I hope this makes sense. You're going to be focusing on getting 20 pips per day. All right. And as you get gangster and you want to get really, really good, and as you start to build your account up, right, I wait till you know, when you get your account built up and you can afford to do a lot size of 1, right? Guess what you're going to do? Now each pip is worth $10 a pip. You're going to still focus on the same 20 pips, but now the 20 pips are going to turn into $200 per day, which is going to equal $1,000 for the week. And what that means, $4,000 for the month. Okay? I'm not going to even go into the other one, you know. You see it. You can see where it goes. You're looking at it. I know you see that $40,000 there. I know you see it. All right? But it's real. And it's real, and only just by getting to your account to where you can be able to say, you know what? I got enough money to now I can go to a lot size of 10. All right? I can now move my lot size up to 10 once you get enough money in your account. But until then, you focus between 0.1, right, and the 0.5. All right? Because I'm trying to get 12 people to get themselves up to $2,000 a month. All right? Do you want to be one of those 12? All right? It's going to take some work. All right? It's going to take like 2 hours a day for you to learn this, to study and learn and be on sessions with me. It's going to take some time for you to learn. Okay? But you can do it. All right? That's where we're trying to go. All right? $2,000 per month is your goal. You're going to start off at a 0.01 lot size. All right? And you're going to move up as you progress. All right? I'm going to progress, take you in the order, you know, but as you get to, if you have more time and you got more time to study, you can get there faster. You can get there faster. I'm going to take you guys in a group. I'm going to take you in a group. But if you're faster and you catch on quicker and you have more time on your hands, some people have more times than others. All right. So, I'm one, my time is, limited, so I put my time in, boom, and I go. I'm going to show you how to set things up and put it on automation also. All right. So now it's all about making money with the money that you have, with the money that's coming into your pocket, with the money that's coming into your bank account, whether you have a business or whether you have a job. It doesn't matter. People think just because someone has a business that they're doing good. No, all businesses are not doing good. They're struggling just like people with the jobs. All right. Just because you have a business, be like, oh yeah, I got a business. They got a business. They must be doing good. No, a lot of businesses are struggling paycheck to paycheck, month to month, commission to commission, just like people with jobs. Okay. All right. What we want to do is show people how to get their money to work for them. All right. It's either going to work. The money's going to work either for you or it's going to work for the people you give it to. All right. It's going to work either way for you or it's going to work for the people that you give your money to. All right. The people that you spend your money on. All right. Real quick. Robert Kiyosaki. I talked about him earlier. He has a book called The Cash Flow Quadrant. All right. And he breaks it down into quadrant as into 4 sections. All right. He said about 60% of the people here in America are employees. They work for a living. They go to a job. About 37% of the Americans, about 35% of us are self-employed. They have some type of a business where they own and they're reporting to their own business, whether at home or whether it's at a particular building, they're reporting to their business and they work. So the majority of us, 60%, are going to a job to be an employee. About 35% of us are going to their own business. All right. This is the most thing that's really, really important. About 4% are true business owners. Now, I want to make it clear. A business owner and a self-employed person is 2 different things. This is how you know the difference. A self-employed person is someone that owns the business that reports to their business every day. All right. They have to be there to work 8 hours or more at their business, or else the business is just going to shut down and just won't run. All right. That means you're self-employed. I know people call them business owners, and they are because they own the business, but it's not a true business owner. A true business owner, all right, over here on the right side, all right, a true business owner has a business that's run by other people, other employees, other managers, other district managers, other people that manage the business for them, where they don't have to show up at that place on a daily basis. All right, they can show up once a week, once every 2 weeks, or once a month, and they're just taking care of the collection of the money and making sure their business is running right. All right, making sure that the people that they have in place is running their business correct. That's the true business owner. The other people are self-employed. So if you're going to your business every day, you're self-employed. You're not a business owner in the respects of finances. Okay. Yes, you are as a person, and you own the business on paper, and that's good. But I just want you to understand the difference because it's important for what I'm about to say. Now, an investor is someone who has money and they invest in businesses and they have their money working for them in businesses and or the stock market or foreign exchange market. All right. Investors don't work at all. They just put their money out to work for them. All right. A business owner has people working for them. A self-employed owns their company, but they do the work. An employee works for other people. So the left side is the employee and the self-employed side, and the right side is the business owners and the investors. This is the kicker, and I want you to get this. 95% of the people are on the left side, the employee and then self-employed, right? And they make 5% of the money in this country. 95% of the people are on the left side, and they make 5% of the money. Yeah, I hope you get this. On the other side, the right side, the business owners and investors, 5% of them make 95% of the money. Right? What's wrong with this picture? 5% of the people make 95% of the money because the 5% work as business owners and investors. All right? Businesses, Kmart, Amazon, give me some businesses, Rite Aid, Walgreens, all right? Those owners of those companies, you don't see them walking around in those places, all right? Jeff Bezos on Amazon, he over $100 billion. You don't see him walking around in Amazon. He got people in place doing that for him. That's why he's a business owner, okay? So the 5% make 95% of the money, whereas 95% of the people make 5%. Huge problem, all right? So what you want to try to do is get yourself over to the right side of the quadrant, all right? And that's what we're working on, all right? We're trying to get ourselves to the right side to be on the investor side. That's where we want to live at, right over there, okay? So that was a big lesson. And how you going to get some pips in your life, man? If you're interested in getting some pips in your life, contact me. Hit me up, okay? What's up there, Pete? How you doing? What's up, Anita? How are you? All right. What's up there, Michael Gerald? How are you? All right. All right. So if you're interested in getting some pips in your life, I'm going to show you how you can do that. All right. This pip thing is strong. All right. You can start off making $40 a month. All right. And this is the great thing about it. Remember I said, you don't have to sell anything to anybody else. You know, people try to get you to come into business. Come into business with me. Come on. You know, but you got to sell this here product. You got to sell that product. You got to sell this drink or these pills or some travel or something, right? This is not that type of a thing. You don't have to do that in order to make this money I'm showing you. What you have to do is you have to learn this skill that I'm going to teach you. All right. I'm going to teach you about the Chicago Bulls and the Chicago Bears. All right. I'm going to teach you about pips. Pips going up and pips going down. Once you learn that skill, okay, it's the biggest financial liquid market in the world. It's the biggest. It's not the bigger financial market in the world. Once you learn that skill, then you can get some pips in your life, and then you can change your life. What I do, I work for this company called iMarkets Live. They're an education company. All right. They're an education company. They don't invest for you. They don't take money from for you, right? They don't do any of that stuff. They don't make money off you. The investments I'm going to show you, when I show you this here stuff, when you start making this money here, even if it's only $40 a month, they don't get not one lick of it from you. They don't make any money off it. They are an education company. It's like the school in a sense, but it's an educational company, all right? What they do is they teach people how to make money in the foreign exchange market, all right? That's what I'm saying. I'm going to put you in this platform, all right? And it's a lot of information. It's a lot of white noise, all right? Because I had to get through all the white noise in order to get to where I'm at. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear the white noise for you, okay? I'm going to have you skip past all the white noise, and I'm going to steer you in a particular direction to where I am right now, all right? A lot of people, when they get in, they get caught up into the white noise, all right? I was caught up. I had to swim. I was like, you know, lucky I was on the swim team. Eugene Leggett, thank you much for making me a swimmer, you know, a champion swimmer. But I had to learn how to get through that, okay? And the way I learned how to get through it was time. I'm gonna knock that time down for you because I've been through the maze already, right? So I know how to get from point A to where I'm at right now, so I can help you and give you the tools and give you the strategies to get to these numbers, okay? They have a lot of information in there that will help you get to those numbers, but it's a lot, and it's multiple strategies. I'm going to focus you in on a couple particular strategies, and that way you can just put your blinders on and focus this way for making money for yourself and not for other companies. All right, this company's been around since 2013. They operate in 120 countries plus. All right, they're debt-free. They privately own. All the stuff that I'm going to show you and that I'm going to give to you, they own personally. They're not in debt to anybody. There's no third-party services. There's none of that stuff going on. So they're going to be the ones teaching you. When I saw how big this market was, I was like, tell me some more about this. I got to learn more about this because I'm a real estate guy. I know how to buy real estate. I know how to buy properties with money, without money, you know, flips and long term. I know how to do all that stuff. This here was a game changer, all right, because now I know how to put the two together, all right. So when I saw how big this was, I was like, I need to know more about this, okay. So that's when I learned that it was a $5.3 trillion industry per day. $5.3 $3 trillion per day. You know how big that is per day. Most of the times you hear about companies and they give you the annual with X amount of $1 million, per year, with X amount of billion dollars per year. There's a couple companies that say they're $1 trillion per year, right? But this is 5.3 trillion per day. That's how much money flows through this thing. All right, it's huge. All right, and can teach you how to do this from your laptop, your tablet, your cell phone. You're going to learn, man. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be like exciting, And one thing, but you have to learn. You're going to have to get educated in order to get these pips. All right, you're going to have to get educated. All right, it's not a fly-by-night thing. You can't push a button, right? No Staples easy button and be like, John, I've been doing this for 2 days. I don't got it. You can't be like that. You got to be like, look, I'm going to take my time out to learn. Matter of fact, the first couple of days, I'm not going to have you just do nothing but learn. Okay, you're going to learn. You're going to meet with me. You're going to learn. You're going to meet with me. All right, the first few days when you get in, that's all I want you to do is just learn. Okay, and then we're gonna learn, and then we're gonna apply later. All right, and then we're gonna continue to learn and apply at the same time. But first, you're gonna learn. They're gonna put you through an academy. Okay. Now, you're gonna be going back to school, but it's not like traditional school. Traditional school is like academic school, right? Academic school teaches you, a theory of making money. What we're gonna be doing is actually making money. Okay, so it's different from regular school. All right. Along with the trading, you're going to get some tools, okay? And I want you to keep in mind, like I said earlier, the only thing in life that no one can take from you is the skill set that you develop. Nothing. There's no experience required. I don't care. I don't care if you didn't graduate through junior high school. I don't care if you didn't graduate high school. I don't care if you have your GED. Don't care if you have your associates, bachelor's, your master's, your doctorate, your double doctorate, your double, triple doctorate. None of that matters here, okay? Only thing that matters is that you become a good student and you're willing to learn. That's the only thing that matters, because everybody's going to be on the same playing field. Everybody's going to be on the same playing field. I don't care where you come from, what degree you come from. I don't care what state you're in. I don't care what nationality you are. It doesn't matter. We're all going to be learning the same thing, and any of us can excel faster than the other at any time. It's up to you. There's no experience required. We'll be starting from scratch. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put you into an academy. All right. In this academy, we have like 60 plus videos. I'm going to put you in the beginning part of it. You ain't going to have to go through all 60. I'm going to direct you to which specific videos I want you to go to at first so I can get you started, so I can clear you from all the white noise. Okay. I'm going to show you which one to go to. They do have them in multiple languages. All right. So if you speak more than one language, or if you only speak Spanish, English, Portuguese, French, German. They have a couple other languages that they have in. So it's multilingual. So they have that there. They also have iMarkets Live TV. All right, iMarkets Live TV is my deal there. Okay, like instead of watching certain programs on the regular television, what I'm going to recommend and suggest to you is that you watch these professional traders. They're going to be trading live right in front of you, just like almost like you're watching me right now. You'll be able to watch over their shoulders and watch how they trade, and then they're also going to give you tips. They're going to give you mentorship, and they're going to take you through and how to get yourself from point A to point B, okay, to where we want to go. And I'm going to recommend some specific ones that I want you to see and I want you to follow, because I want to clear the white noise. Because if not, you're going to be back there swimming, and you'll swim. And you'll be swimming forever, man. You'll be out in the middle of the ocean. You'll be like, all this information, it'll be like an information overload. Okay, so I'm going to help you guide through. That's where my coaching comes in at. So next we're going to talk about the tools, all right? And one of the things that makes them unique is that they have these tools that they own that's privately, and they're going to help you get trades. So while you're learning, they have something called a harmonic scanner. This harmonic scanner is bad, man. As you're trying to learn how to watch the market and pick the trades, this harmonic scanner picks trades for you. It tells you when to get in, when to get out. It even tells you, say, if it goes the opposite direction where we're trying to go, it tells you where to put a stop loss so you don't lose your bank account. All right? So you don't lose your $20, so you don't lose your $40. It tells you how to do that. It tells you when to get out. They also have something called a web analyzer that does the same thing. And they work on different platforms, and they operate differently, but they ultimately, they do the same thing, and they tell you when to get in and when to get out. All right, so for all you busy folks, that's one of the things I'm going to recommend that you use. Hold on a second while I take a sip of water. Because a lot of you guys, if you're busy like me, you're constantly, working, you're constantly traveling, you're constantly doing things, you want to be able to set things up or just get things going and then go about your day, the rest of your day. This is going to help you do that, those two tools. We also have another tool to where you can just copy and paste from your cell phone, so you can do this on the go, and it's called swipe trades. So swipe trades will give you when to get in, when to get out. All right, it'll give you all those same things as the other one do, but they come to you on your cell phone, send you signals right to your phone, bang. So you can be at lunch, get a swipe trade, you can put it in, bang, and go back to work. All right, and it's pretty cool. That's just a sample of one. This is our founder, Christopher Terry. Christopher Terry been in the field for over 20 years. Him and his wife, Isis De La Torre. She's a bad sister. She actually taught him the business, but he's the CEO. She's the co-CEO, and she taught him the business. And they've been doing this for a long time. And they decided to bring this market to us. At one time, you was not able to get into this market unless you had $500,000 or more. Okay, now because of the internet, and only because of the internet, now you can do this with your laptop or cell phone. Okay, now up next, we have Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. All right, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is on the foreign exchange market. It's right here. We trade that on this market. And if you haven't heard, this thing is about to explode. So we have training for that also. We have binary training. We have crypto education. And again, it's in English, Spanish, German, Portuguese. And just like with the other scanner we have a crypto analyzer. A crypto analyzer gives you trades to get into this particular cryptocurrency. It'll tell you to get into this cryptocurrency. All right, it'll tell you to get in this one, when to get in and when to get out. It gives you trades, when to get in. It analyzes it for you. All right, so as you're learning, meanwhile, while you're learning, until you get it, you can just use this here format, and it'll give it to you. It'll tell you when to get in and get out. And it's all about tools. So those tools are really important, because when I was doing real estate, I learned doing real estate, I can take a hammer and put some things together, or I can take a drill and put it in. All right. I found, and I learned the hard way, that the drill was the better way. All right. What you would learn is that using these tools, especially in the beginning, is the better way to go. So as you're learning how to do this, you can earn money while you're learning. So you don't have to wait and go like they put us in college for 4 years and say then you can go out and get a job, right? You can learn while you're in college. You can learn while you're in college, okay? It's really important. All right, so any questions, feel free to paste them in there or inbox me, all right? And a lot of questions that people always come and ask me is how much do I have to learn? You can learn as little or as much as you want. You can use the tools always and just never learn anything and just use the tools if you want. But I recommend that you learn, all right? The reason why I recommend that you learn as you're earning money. Yes, you can make money with the tools, but I recommend that you earn while you're learning money. Let's say 2 years, 3 years, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you study using this and you're making money, and then this company closed down, right? If you have not learned this skill, then you're going to be out in the desert. I want you to learn the skill as you're taking the trades from these people, all right? Yes, they're going to send us some trades, and I take them all the time too, but I've also learned how to do it, all right? So in the event that they disappear and they go somewhere, I know how to get in this market and make money myself, all right, with or without these tools. So I want you to know that. A lot of people ask, well, how much do I have to learn? That's the answer, all right? How long will it take before you can start to earn some money? And that's going to be up to you. Be a good student. I got to keep taking it back to there to be a student, because if you say, I'm too busy, well, then you're too busy. You're going to always be too busy doing everything, doing what I like to say, doing a lot of nothing. Let's see if I can find that slide again. Yeah, so if you're always doing this here, like this girl, bang, 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 bang. At some point, you have to slow down, smell the coffee, and breathe somewhere. You have to do that. You can't continue to just say, I'm too busy, and you're waiting on someone to come save you. Okay, you can't keep saying that. And I'm praying, but you're not taking any action. You know, prayer without works. You know what that means. Prayer without works. You can't keep doing that. You got to take some action. You got to take 5 minutes. You got to take an hour. You got to take 2 hours. That's why I recommend 2 hours a day, and try to get yourself out of that situation. If your plate is full, right? If your plate is full, then you got to consider what's on your plate. All right? If your plate is full, man, you better consider what's on your plate, because it might be some of the wrong things on your plate. All right? So, how much does it cost? All right? If you're new to this, you do not have to understand all of this stuff right now. Like I said in the beginning, the key is to know that there has been and will continue to be a shift of money in the world. People are doing this whether you are doing it or not. There's always a shift in the money. Always a shift. You know, money never disappears. It just shifts from one person to another. All right? So I'm saying this because I don't want you to get caught up with not understanding everything. That's what a lot of people do. Sometimes be like, I didn't quite get it. I didn't quite understand everything. You don't have to understand everything. You can't possibly understand everything from this one conversation that I'm having with you tonight. And I didn't even get on the market and show you the market. You can't possibly understand it. Okay? You can't. But also, I want you to know that, you know what? There's some understanding here that this is happening, and I'm just learning about this. And people have been doing this and will continue to do this, whether I do it or not. You should at least check it out. Okay? So just know that it's real, and you can learn how to do it. Scroll down. All right? So when you join, you can join us and begin. When you first come on board, I'm going to put you into a platform to where you don't even have to worry about really having real money. I'm going to set up some Monopoly money for you, all right? It's going to be called a demo account, and you're going to practice what I'm teaching you and what you're learning from the mentors. You're going to practice in the demo account. You're going to practice this until you get this down pat, all right? And then when you get ready, then you can start, you know, with what we talked about earlier with that $20 or $40 or whenever you're ready. It's no hurry, okay? All right, how you get started today, how much does it cost? All right, everything costs something. There's no free lunch in life. Everything costs something. You're going to pay with money, with time, or services of some sort. And sometimes it's a combination of the two. You're going to pay one way or the other. Matter of fact, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, you're paying now. All right, if you're behind on bills, you're paying now. Okay, if you don't do something, you're going to pay even more, and it's going to multiply, and it's going to get worse. So you have to think, I got to do something. You know, I believe that when you are going down a particular road and you realize it's not where you want to be, you should get off that road. You really should. If you're going down this road, you'd be like, this is not where I'm supposed to be. You should consider getting off that road. I also believe that staying on that road will cost you more than not trying to find the right path. You got to try. You got to try. You got to try. You got to try. Find a way. All right. I'm offering a solution to you. Yes, it's going to cost you money. Yes, it's going to cost you money. I have no way of putting time in for you to give me time for you to do this. All right. I have no service that you can provide for me in order for you to do this. It will cost you money, but I promise you, if you do what you're supposed to do, if you follow all of the teachings that we give to you, I promise you that this money will be pennies compared to what you're going to make. If you remember what we talked about on that thing for getting the pips, the 20 pips a day, I promise you this will be nothing compared to what you're going to make. Okay? It costs it's actually $1. Wish it was $1. It's $195. It's a one-time fee to get set up. Okay? And then it's $145 per month to continue on. What that turns out to be $217 with taxes. It's $195 plus taxes. It's like $217.19, something like that, something small like that. All right, and then the $145 a month comes to like $161.50 per month. All right, you can do this. Okay, you also have optionals. Now, when you get that, you're going to get the IML TV. You're going to get the Academy. You're going to get the harmonic scanner. All right, you're either going to get the swing trades with the CEO, Christopher Terry. He's going to come on and do some teachings. He does that on Sundays. All right, it's an awesome value. You can also add on swipe trades and web analyzer and stuff like that if you want to, but it's not necessary. Just do the basics right now. All right, get yourself started and get on board. How can you afford to pay for this? Well, it's two ways you can do this, and these are two options that I have for you. You got to remember, you are your greatest asset. You are. You are your greatest asset. All right. No one is going to do more for you than you. If you're not willing to try, you better believe no one else is going to try harder than that. No one's going to do more for you than you. All right. You have to put the effort in. If you're not willing to try, no one's going to be willing to try harder for you. No one's going to come and just save you. All right. All right. You got to take out time to learn and to grow. The first way to pay that you can pay for this, you say, hey, it's $161 per month. If you divide that by 30 days a month, that means you just got to save and or make $5.36 per day. You blow that on coffee at Starbucks. You blow that at the lunch. You blow that every day just on messy stuff. All right. Trading days. We got 20 trading days in the month. Let us show you how to make $8.05 per day. That'll equal your $161 for the month. All right. Of course, I want you to make more, but I'm just trying to show you how simple it is. $8.05 per day to equal $161 per month. All right. Or you can save it. Either or. All right. You don't want it to be a bill. You want to make more than $8 a day. That's why I put this here chart right here for you to make, hey, 20 hours a day. 20 hours a day, 20 pips. That's where I want you to get. You can get there within a month's time. You can get there within a month's time if you're a good student, if you're willing to learn, if you're willing to say, you know what, I'm going to take this off my plate, all right, because my plate is too heavy. I got too much going on. I'm going to remove this off the plate, and I'm going to put this time in to trade with John for, I'm going to learn with him and his company for a little while. I'm going to slide that on the plate because that's going to help me get rid of some of these other things on the plate. At the rate you're going right now, and if you have a lot on your plate, is any of that stuff going to help you? Are you waiting on someone to knock on the door? Bang! And just clear everything off your plate? I'm giving you a way. I'm going to show you a way how you can clear some things off. All right? I know it sounds like a lot, but getting pips in your life can help you a lot. The second way you can pay for this, if you want to, and it's optional, because remember I said you don't have to recruit anyone. You don't have to go on a recruiting thing. You don't have to be selling anything. You don't have to do that. All right. But if you want to, and this is totally optional, I want to be real clear on that. You can learn what I do in your closet. Right. You can be all by yourself and learn this, and you can get to your $8.05 per day, and it can be totally free for you every month. All right. All this training will be free for you if you're doing that. The second way, if you want to, they have a program where it's 2 and free. You know how you tell somebody, hey, I just got my new Android, my iPhone. Well, I got Android. Androids are better than iPhones, right? I just got my new iPhone, my Android. See, I'm talking about now. My Android, this is the, I forgot which phone it is now. All right. I just got my new iPhone, from Samsung and from Verizon, from T-Mobile. Y'all tell people this all the time. You go see a new movie. We went to see a movie yesterday. You tell people all the time, I went to see a new movie. I just bought this new pocketbook. I just bought these new shoes. I just bought these new sneakers. You're constantly telling people and referring people to go buy something from someone else that you think is good. Okay, once you get into this, and if you think it's good, if you like what you're seeing, if you like the training that you're getting, if you start liking the money that you're making, if you want to, it's totally optional. You don't have to. You can just pay the $161.50 every month, and or you can just earn the $8.05 every month. But if you want to, totally optional, you can refer 2 people to this company. Okay? You won't get paid for it. It's not that type of deal, not at this point. All right? You can just refer 2 people. You didn't get paid when you referred 2 people to Verizon. You didn't get paid when you referred 2 people to T-Mobile or to that movie or that pocketbook that you bought. Right? If you want to refer 2 people, say, hey, listen, I'm learning this stuff in this foreign exchange, this Bitcoin, cryptocurrency stuff. I'm learning a lot. I'm making some money now. Guess what? I just made 20 hours yesterday, and it took me 5 minutes. Right? Some people don't earn 20 hours per hour. Right? You could be like, look, it took me 5 minutes. I did this here. I copied and pasted this. Right? And next thing I know, time went by, and I earned 20 hours. Right? You can tell. You can say that. Right? And you can say, hey, if you want to get involved, here, the company will give you a special link that when someone comes on, they get linked to you, and bang, that's 1 towards your free. All right? They say if you send them 2 of them, bang, your $161, they waive it. You don't have to pay it anymore. Now, that's totally optional. Okay, just wanted to let you know. I got a couple more slides here left. All right, so again, I'm looking for 12 people that's interested in learning, growing, man, and learning how to make $2,000 per month, learning how to get those pips. All right, part-time, no selling, no fluff, no recruiting. It's not required. All right, it's not a thing. You got to have a certain amount of points and all this scales, and all, that's not required. Okay, can you do that? You can do that. It's a whole nother conversation. It's not required. Come in, learn how to do it, focus, and make that money, make those pips. All right, we say bagging them up, bagging those pips. All right, $2,000. I went over this earlier. Yes, it can make a difference in your life. It can show you how to do some stuff. Estimated time. I want you to start learning and studying 1 hour per day, 3 days per week. I want you to learn how to trade and chart 1 hour per day, 3 days per week. All right, most likely the first week, I'm going to have you spend doing those 2 hours just learning. All right, not doing any trade, nothing. You're just going to learn. Because you got to get the basics and you got to learn the terminology. The first 2 hours, the first week, 2 hours for 3 days a week, you're going to learn. All right, so that's pretty much it, guys. I want you to live life. I want you to dream big. This is Marlene and I. We're here in Las Vegas, which we'll be going again back next March. If you want to go with us in March, we're going to Vegas next March. All right, end of February, beginning of March. That's us in, I can't remember the name of the town. We was at some resort out there, but it was really beautiful. The grounds was beautiful, and we was hanging out, man. So if you're interested, I want you to go to johnjester.info, and that will get you started. johnjester.info. That will take you to that payment page. All right, it's strictly just a payment page. How to get started. You can get started and you can sign up. Once you get signed up, I'll get a notification that you're on board. I'll get you in. I'll do a one-on-one consultation with you, and I'll show you how to navigate through and how to get started to learning, you know. And then you pick your 3 hours, your 2 days, your 3 days, or your 2 hours a week. You do it on your own time. And then I'll let you know when I'm going to be doing certain trainings, right? You're going to be training with the people in the back office because they're professionals. They're experts, man. They're a lot better than me, right? But I'm going to recap it for you and get you focused to go in a certain direction. All right, that's the important thing because I got lost. I was swimming in the white noise. All right, I'm going to focus you in a certain direction, right? And the trainings that I do, if you miss it, because I'm going to do it live. If you miss it, I'm going to leave it recorded for you so you'll be able to do it. It'll be in a private group that we have. It won't be here on this page. It'll be in a private group. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys learned something today, you know, and just shoot on over to John Jester to get started. What's up there, Ed? Carl, all right, Carl. All right, Galaxy 9, thanks, Ed. Thank you, brother. I got the Galaxy 9 Plus, you know, better than the iPhone. You iPhone users, I always be messing with the iPhone users, you know. Oh, thank you, Marty. Yeah, the resort was in Henderson, right outside of Vegas. Yeah, we had a good time down there, man. Brother Michael Horton, what's up there, brother? All right. Amy, so important to know the recipe rather than just ordering the meal. Whoo, deep. I like that, Amy. So important to learn the recipe. That's right. That way you can do it again. And more importantly, you can teach it. All right. Then you can teach it to your love. Teach Darren how to cook. Actually, Darren can cook, so I already know that. You can teach it to your kids, you know. You can teach it to your children, and you can teach it to other people that don't know how to cook, like myself. All right, you know. But it's important, man. Hey, Patty, how you doing, Patty? All right. So, brother Pete, how you doing, Pete? Benita. So I hope you guys, got some value out of this. Whether you decide, brother Ed, whether you decide to come on board with us or not, that is important. All right, but it's not as important as you just learning specifically. All right, I really want you to learn. I really want you to grow. And once you grow and you learn, then I know I'll be seeing you anyway. All right, because see, I'm going in a certain direction, and people that grow, all right, we tend to talk the same things. We tend to go to the same places. We tend to go in the same circle. So I'll be seeing you, you know, regardless. But I want you to really, really understand that it's important for you to get a hold of this money game. All right, this money game is deep. All right, I didn't even go into everything. It's so deep. All right, but it's really, really important that you learn how to navigate and master this game called money. And if you can learn how to get yourself 20 pips per day, 20 pips per day, all right, even starting out with just $20, all right, I'm going to actually give you the trades. I call some trades. Let me show you something, guys. I call some trades. I don't know if I can do this. I call some trades. Man, we have been having a good month and a half. I called some trades out, and let's see if I can open that up. I called some trades out, and we've been kicking butt in our little private group. You know, so we got a little private group, Learn Forex and Crypto. All right, and when you come in there, I'll put you in there. All right, but then what I'll do is those of you that are actively working with us, because I got people in there that are not actively working with us, you know, but they just want to get some tips, or I let them see the results that we're getting. All right. But then sometimes I'll put some training, man. So this is some of the results that we've been getting. Let me start from the back, and then I'll come on up. Let me start down to, that's September. Come on, click on. There you go. All right. So let me just show you. I'm just going to back up a little bit. All right. So, all right. That was a training we went to. This August. I don't want to go back further. All right. 92 pips, August the 7th. 92 pips on Monday. All right, 160 pips today, all right? Have you had your pips today? That was August the 7th, all right? Here's some training I was doing. Here's Marlene. We had 235 pips on this day, August the 21st. I said, game over. Bang, game was over, 235 pips, all right? 76 pips on Monday, 235 on Tuesday, 84 pips on Wednesday. For the week, 395 pips, 2 days ago. All right, Marlene put some news article in there showing about the Forex market. The people talking about it on the news. You're probably not paying attention, but people talking about it on the news. These are some of the results on, let's see, this was August the 30th. $14, $14.52, $14.61, $79.74, $17.94, $9.01, 601. You can see these numbers here. I'm going to keep going up. 750 pips last week. All right. Any team members need any help? You know, I'd be asking you, hey, reach out. All right, I'm going to trade live. I'm letting you know I'm going to trade live. Check it out. All right, here, $392. Let me click on this. September the 10th, $392. Yeah, you're going to have some losses. You're not going to win all the time. $2.52 loss, but $12, $58, $12, $48 gain. $392 for the day. $392.36. All right, wait a minute. It kept going. Right, I updated it. It actually went to $486.52 for that day. All right, that's 339. That's the we was at the event. Oh, the what? Oh, you guys can't see that. Oh, let me fix that. My bad. You guys didn't see what I was doing. Woo-hoo. You guys didn't see what I was doing. Oh my. That was an event we was doing, but I was just showing you about the numbers. These are numbers that I post inside this private group that we have. $39.94 for the day. All right, I won't go back to the other ones, but that's the event we was at. I see, remember, that's the training. All right, lot size does matter. You know, when you talk about Black Lives Matter, All Lives Matter, all this other kind of stuff, what my saying is lot size does matter, right? Because as you can move your lot size up higher, right, you can make more money off of the same amount of pips. All right, that's what I showed you guys earlier. This was the biggest day ever. Biggest day ever, $1,640.98 in one day. This is all September the 24th. 66 cents, it's $27, $52. Let me show you the other one. This is all in one day, okay? And I posted in there so for people to look at. All right, I dropped some trades in there. These are some trades I called. I told people just to copy and paste this. All right, also dropped the swipe trade in here. This swap trade went bust. It went boo, right? But at the end of the day, we still made out. See my man right here? We still made out pretty good. All right, we had a good day. For that day, we did $555.50 for that day. All right, even with the swipe trade going bust, it went negative. Look, here it goes. It went negative $151.38. because I tried to double up and it went $154.92 loss, right? But overall, between the whole day, it made $550.50. All right. So that's pretty much it, man. I'm gonna come on board and see if you guys have any final questions. I'm gonna end this. This is like I don't normally go this long, but I had to get this out. Let me put my screen back up for the PowerPoint. I had to get this out. If you guys are interested, just go to johnjester.info. All right, and this money is serious, man. When you look at this money, man, it's like you'd be like, I ain't working another job ever, you know. But you got to get yourself to the point to where you got enough money coming in, and you're able to take care of your some health insurance. You can take care of all that kind of stuff, and then you can just work from home and from your cell phone and from the beaches of the world, man. You know, so that's pretty much it, man. So if you have any questions, let me know, and I will reach out to you, and I would definitely inbox me, and I would definitely be with you, man. All right. Walter Ross, what's good there, brother? Ed, get with me, Ed, all right? Get with me, brother. Hit me up privately, Ed. All right, so that's pretty much it, guys. This is John Jester signing out. You guys have an awesome, awesome day, and I'll talk to you guys.